Is Russell Wilson indeed one good game from Fields a way of losing his starting QB position for the Pittsburgh Steelers? Against the Denver Broncos on Sunday, the 25-year-old will be getting only his second start in his NFL career, and depending on how it goes for him, he might be a starter for the team from the AFC North Division. It seems the Pittsburgh Steelers are trending toward giving quarterback Justin Fields his second start of the season this weekend. Russell Wilson is still dealing with his calf injury, and the team is preparing to take on the Denver Broncos with Fields as the starter. Last week, Fields was strong, but he didn't do nearly enough to wrestle away the starting quarterback job. With Russell Wilson still sidelined due to a calf injury, the Steelers are sticking with the hot hand for Week 2. While Justin Fields didn't do enough in Week 1 to secure the starting job for the entire season, his performance, despite not scoring a touchdown, earned him another chance this weekend. So, is this the beginning of the Fields era in Pittsburgh? What does the 25-year-old need to do to lock down the starting role permanently? And what needs to happen for him to remain the starter heading into Week 3? On the flip side, are the Steelers beginning to see that their future might be more important than they initially thought? While Wilson is the safer option, Fields could develop into something bigger than they first anticipated. Is Wilson's time as the Steelers' starting quarterback already coming to an end? First of all, Fields does not deserve a pass for playing tentative last week. He's an experienced veteran, not a rookie. If he wants to win the starting job, he's got to play like his hair is on fire every play. We loved seeing Fields take a couple of shots downfield to George Pickens last week, but Fields completely ignored the middle of the field. If the Steelers wanted that, they could have just kept Matt Canada and Kenny Pickett. The biggest edge Fields has over Wilson is his athleticism. If he wants to set himself apart, break off a few big runs and keep drives alive. So, last thing he needs to do, if he does nothing else that we mentioned previously, the only way to even stay in the hunt is to take care of the football, which means no fumbles and especially no interceptions. Watching Fields, acquired in a trade with Chicago in March, just days after the Steelers signed Wilson to a one-year deal, take care of the ball and not get too rattled on the road, helped gain a sense of comfort that Fields is up to, leading a team that overhauled its offense in the offseason in hopes of competing in the quarterback-heavy AFC. Tomlin was asked at his Tuesday press conference if Wilson would return as the starter once he's healthy, and this is what he answered.
We're preparing as if Justin is going to be our quarterback. I think that's the appropriate way to do it. Speculation is a waste of time. Russell's hurt, he's not available to us. And so, as you guys know, as a general practice, man, I focus my energy on those that are available and their readiness. Just saw Justin. He just finished a good workout here today, and excited about maybe going through a complete week with him in terms of the preparation process. But again, we'll take it day by day. Russ is not scheduled to work in totality tomorrow. To what degree, I do not know. And then we'll play it by ear from there based on the results and the things that we see.
The Russell injury worked out perfectly for the Steelers. They get a chance to evaluate their 25-year-old prospect, while Wilson remains a reliable backup who can step in if or when Fields struggles. In the meantime, the team can ride with the younger quarterback who might offer more longevity. Speaking on 93.7, The Fan, which is the Pittsburgh sports radio, Pro Football Talk's Mike Florio said the Steelers are in the right situation with their quarterback room, getting an early look at Fields with an easy excuse to keep Wilson sidelined. I think this is a perfect opportunity for the Steelers to let Justin Fields try it out, Florio said. If it works, you just keep going. If it doesn't, it's not like you benched Fields. Russell Wilson's healthy. If the younger quarterback continues to play well, he may lock up the starting job the rest of the season, and Florio believes it's all worked out well for Pittsburgh. If Fields starts and wins in Denver, he would probably have the pole position and will be the starting quarterback forward regardless of Wilson's availability, which wouldn't be a bad thing. He just needs to do what's right for the team, but it's almost certain that Russell Wilson will be furious if he loses the job without taking one snap in the regular season. And he is definitely not to be okay with that. And not because he's a bad dude, but simply because it's in his competitive nature. So, if that's the right thing for the team, then they should go for it. A team rattled by injury at start of the 2024 season, the Steelers are hopeful that veteran guard Isaac Sumalo and rookie wide receiver Roman Wilson will be able to practice later this week. Additionally, the team signed punter Corliss Waitman to replace free agent signee Cameron Johnston, who was placed on injured reserve after suffering a significant right knee injury in the fourth quarter against Atlanta when his leg was rolled into. The Steelers also reunited with safety Terrell Edmunds, signing him to the active roster on Tuesday. Edmunds, a 2018 first-round pick by Pittsburgh, had previously spent 5 seasons with the team and was most recently on Jacksonville's practice squad. With an easier front half than back half of the schedule, the Steelers could get some wins under the belt of Fields and go from there. And without the benched label on Wilson, it makes the narrative in Pittsburgh much easier if they do decided the older veteran is the best option. For now, it's Fields' job to lose, and he'll get another chance to win it in Week 2 against the Broncos. Pittsburgh traded very little for Fields, and if he's winning games, there's no reason to replace him. The only scenario where Wilson would return is if Fields performs poorly and effectively gives the job back to Wilson. For now, it indeed is a seesaw situation, but Fields has the upper hand as long as he keeps improving and leading the team to wins. Do you think Wilson will be replaced by Fields? And could this lead to intra-team struggles in Pittsburgh? Let us know down in the comments below, and we will see you in the next video.